Have you ever wondered where chocolate comes from? Our sweet journey begins in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, with the modest cacao tree. The seeds of this tree, known as cacao beans, are the fundamental ingredient in the chocolate we know and love today. Astonishingly, the story of chocolate doesn't start with a sweet treat, but with a bitter beverage. Thousands of years ago, the ancient Mayans and Aztecs discovered the cacao tree and revered it for its bitter beans. They ground these beans into a paste, mixed it with water, spices, and even chili peppers to create a frothy, bitter drink. This was a far cry from the sweet delight we know today, but it held a sacred place in their societies, used in religious rituals and even as a form of currency. So, the next time you bite into a chocolate bar, remember, it all started with a humble tree in the Amazon. But how did this delightful treat make its way to your local grocery store? Well, the journey of chocolate from the New World to Europe is a tale as rich as the treat itself. When Christopher Columbus, the renowned Italian explorer, returned from his fourth voyage to the Americas, he brought with him some peculiar objects, cacao beans. These beans were the currency of the New World, but to the Spanish court, they were merely odd curiosities. It took some time, though, for the true potential of these beans to be realized. Eventually, Europe's sweet tooth got the better of it, and the process of transforming these humble beans into a decadent drink began. As this delicious beverage trickled from Spain to Italy, France, and beyond, the process of making chocolate evolved, becoming more refined and leading to the creation of the solid chocolate we know and love today. And thus, chocolate found its way into the hearts and homes of people across Europe. The Industrial Revolution brought about many changes, not least in the world of chocolate. As factories and machines started to take center stage, the chocolate industry wasn't left behind. The advancements in chocolate production during this era were nothing short of revolutionary. At the forefront of these advancements was the invention of the cocoa press in the mid-19th century by a Dutch chemist named Coenraad van Houten. His genius contraption was able to squeeze the fatty cocoa butter from roasted cacao beans, leaving behind a dry cake that could be pulverized into a fine powder known as cocoa. This cocoa powder was much easier to blend with water, and it became the basis for a wide array of chocolate products. Van Houten didn't stop there. He also developed a process known as Dutching, which involved treating the cocoa with alkaline salts to reduce its natural bitterness. This process gave the cocoa a darker color and a milder taste, making it even more desirable to the masses. Then, as the 19th century neared its end, another game-changing invention emerged, the process of conching. Conching, introduced by Swiss chocolatier Rodolphe Lindt, involved grinding the chocolate for hours, sometimes even days, to achieve a silky, smooth texture. This process not only improved the texture, but also enhanced the flavor by allowing unwanted bitter, acidic, and astringent flavors to evaporate. These inventions were instrumental in transforming chocolate from a luxury item for the elite to a treat that everyone could enjoy. Thanks to the cocoa press, the cost of producing chocolate significantly dropped, making it more affordable. Moreover, with the process of conching, the quality of chocolate dramatically improved, making it more desirable. So the next time you enjoy a piece of smooth and delicious chocolate, remember to thank the Industrial Revolution. It was during this era of innovation and change that chocolate became the beloved treat it is today. Thanks to these inventions, chocolate became a treat everyone could enjoy. Fast forward to today, and chocolate is a billion-dollar industry. It's an integral part of celebrations, a comfort food, a culinary delight, and even an art form. Today, we're going to delve into the modern chocolate industry and the companies that have transformed this ancient treat into the versatile delight we know and love. Let's start with Hershey's, a name synonymous with chocolate in the United States. Founded by Milton Hershey in Pennsylvania in the late 19th century, this company is credited with making chocolate accessible and affordable to the masses. From the iconic Hershey's Kisses to the classic Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bar, this company has been satisfying the sweet tooth of millions for over 100 years. Across the ocean, Mars Incorporated, founded by Frank C. Mars, is another heavyweight in the chocolate industry. Known for its diverse range of products, Mars has given us M&Ms, Snickers, and Mars bars, each with their unique appeal and fan following. And then there's Ferrero, an Italian company that has made a name for itself globally. Who can resist the creamy indulgence of a Ferrero Rocher, or the simple joy of Nutella spread on toast in the morning? Ferrero has mastered the art of combining chocolate with hazelnuts to create a flavor profile that's loved worldwide. Today, the variety of chocolate products available is staggering. There are chocolate bars, truffles, pralines, hot chocolate, chocolate-coated fruits, chocolate liqueurs, and even chocolate-infused savory dishes. We have chocolates ranging from the super sweet to the intensely bitter, catering to every palate and preference. And it's not just about taste, the aesthetics of chocolate have evolved too. We see chocolate sculptures, designer chocolate cakes, and even chocolate fashion shows. Chocolate has transcended its food status to become a medium of creative expression. From its humble beginnings, chocolate has truly taken over the world. It's a testament to our love for this decadent treat and the ingenuity of those who have worked to transform it into the myriad forms we enjoy today. Aside from being delicious, did you know that chocolate has numerous health benefits? Let's dive right into it. Dark chocolate, in particular, is a powerhouse of nutrients that can positively impact your health. It's packed with antioxidants, those wonderful substances that help neutralize harmful free radicals in our bodies. These include polyphenols, flavonols, and catechins, among others. But don't just take my word for it. Let's take a look at the science. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming dark chocolate can significantly increase antioxidant capacity in the blood. Imagine that, enjoying a sweet treat while giving your body a protective boost. Now let's talk about your heart. Dark chocolate isn't just good for your taste buds, it's also good for your ticker. Research shows that the flavonols found in dark chocolate can help improve blood flow and lower blood pressure. They stimulate the lining of the arteries to produce nitric oxide, which in turn helps relax and expand the arteries. This is good news for your heart health. Moreover, the compounds in dark chocolate appear to be highly protective against the oxidation of LDL cholesterol. In the long term, this should cause less cholesterol to lodge in the arteries, resulting in a lower risk of heart disease. But that's not all. Chocolate, whether it's dark or not, has mood-boosting properties. It contains phenylethylamine, the same chemical your brain creates when you feel like you're falling in love. This promotes the release of endorphins in your brain, making you feel happier. And for those who are concerned about their waistline, you'll be glad to know that studies have found that moderate chocolate consumption can reduce cravings for sweet, salty, and fatty foods. So, a little bit of chocolate can actually help you stick to your diet. So the next time you're feeling down, remember, a little bit of chocolate might just do the trick. Before we wrap up, let's share some fun facts about chocolate. Did you know that the largest chocolate bar ever made was a whopping 11,000 pounds? That's right. This gargantuan treat was created by British chocolatier Thorntons in 2011. It was almost 13 feet long and 13 feet wide. Imagine the sugar rush from that. Now let's travel back in time to the ancient Mayans and Aztecs. For them, cacao beans were not just the source of chocolate, but also a form of currency. That's right, they were so valuable that they were used to trade for goods and services. Talk about a sweet deal. And speaking of the Mayans, did you know that they believed cacao had divine origins? They thought it was a gift from the gods and even had a cacao god. This love for chocolate seems to be a universal truth that transcends time. Now this fact might surprise you. Despite its sweet reputation, chocolate was actually consumed as a bitter drink for 90% of its history. It was only after the Europeans discovered it that it was sweetened with sugar and milk. Here's another interesting tidbit. Every second, Americans collectively eat 100 pounds of chocolate. That's a lot of love for this sweet treat. And finally, did you know that the inventor of the chocolate chip cookie sold her recipe to Nestlé in exchange for a lifetime supply of chocolate? Ruth Wakefield made this sweet deal in the 1930s, and thus the iconic Nestlé Toll House cookie was born. So, whether you're a fan of dark, milk, or white chocolate, or if you prefer it in a bar, a cookie, or a drink, there's no denying that this sweet treat has a rich and fascinating history. It's been a currency, a divine gift, a bitter drink, and a sweet dessert. And there you have it, a brief but tasty history of chocolate. So, from tree to treat, that's the journey of chocolate. We've traced its roots right back to the ancient Mesoamericans who first discovered the divine properties of the cacao bean. From there, we followed its voyage across the ocean to Europe, where it was transformed from a bitter brew into a sweet delicacy by the addition of sugar. Then, the Industrial Revolution played a pivotal role in democratizing this luxury, making it accessible to all. Today, The modern chocolate industry is a global powerhouse, producing an array of irresistible treats that are enjoyed worldwide. And let's not forget the benefits of chocolate, with studies suggesting it can improve heart health and boost mood. We've also dished out some fun facts about our favorite treat, such as the fact that cacao trees can live for 200 years, but only produce quality beans for 25. Here's hoping this sweet history has given you a new appreciation for your favorite treat. Until next time, keep enjoying those chocolatey delights.